What's up, Blade? I got homework late, so couldn't hop on Eagles today. So just hanging out, chilling with the virus busters. How's the testing with Jupiter earlier today go? It went good. Yeah. We went undefeated. We went 2-0, 2-1, 2-1, and then played with our other friend and went 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. But yeah, still learning the landscape of it. But so far, so good. There's probably some small tinkerings that I want to do here and there. And, just trying to get the feel of what it looks like in the landscape. Because there's, strong cards, but also it doesn't necessarily mean it's consistent. So trying to figure out that. Strange game here. Would be great to get a rookie. Yeah, once EX13 comes, you can join and practice in Eagles Nest. Nice. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. Finally, we'll have you with us. Is it because of Royal Knights you waiting on? Guess both me and opponent start seeing our rookies. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Wonder what that landscape will look like. Ooh. We got the rooks. It's pretty much set here. Alright, we'll start a count on this one since the previous was a flub. Alright, going first. Fair hand. But they really need to start coming in with those reveals already. But I guess he'll come soon. They gotta let the BT26 release event happen a little bit first. Nice. You're gonna meet up with Cam Sal on Thursday. He's in town, so we're gonna hit up a locals together and then possibly do a release event together. Yeah, it makes sense. It seems like a good transition. We can find just need to find level 5 here. Cool, thank you. Could do that. No way to discard something to evil from trash right at the moment though. But I guess we can just DNA and then a hard evo. Stun that. Just regular evo. Yo, what up, puns? Nope, no Eagle's Nest for me tonight. We got home late. And, yeah, had to do something for work. So, couldn't attend at the start of it. But it was a smaller turnout tonight since it's like that weird window right before BT26 release, right after the ban list. So it's that weird week. So what deck would you be running, Blade, hypothetically, if it was, you know, the single Royal Knights? Which one of them would it be? Jesmond? Heck yeah. Thought so. Whole force, yeah? Nice. We need to assemble 13 people, each person with the Royal Knight deck. clear the board here. Nasty. Me, shoot, out of all the Road Knights, I think I played the most Jesmon. And second would be Ulforce, ironically. Who else is there? Magna, maybe? But I do wonder if it'll be a combination or everyone's in the same deck situation. That's up to you. Xmon's cool too. Yeah, some of it is harder to say. Like, I know there's some Kentauros fans, Crania fans. The thing I like about Lord Nightmon is the rose. And the Lord Nightmon X, the one we got in, I think, BT 18 or so, man, that was such a cool looking card. I just didn't enjoy the deck style. Mixing it with the dogs just didn't feel right. But aesthetically, I really like Lord Nightmon X. Almost complete the art here. Yeah, it felt kind of sad that Lord Nightmon had to be mixed with that. Yeah, I wonder if Omnimon would get his own deck too. Not that he needs another one, but you know. And then, would they do a Paladin mode? You know, he's the founder of the Royal Knights and all, so you know, maybe they should just throw him in there just to have some lore. It'd be cool if Paladin mode made an appearance. Damn. This hand is incredibly bad. Yeah, Dolart's Paladin. Yeah, TS Omni. Yeah, I like Jupitermon playing Omnimon. Is anyone going to release event this weekend? All right, well, we got the rookie. Might be too late though. Let's see. 6-1 stun. Don't even have a 5. We're too hastily through the Agumon there. Would have been good to trash a 5. Not a fan of Seal. Yeah. I like it because it gives me the chance to use cards I'll never ever use. Those filler cards. And then I like playing that format too. Just, you know, strategizing on the spots, improvising on the spots. 3, 9. Oh, lost cause for us here. 2-1. Goodness gracious. But on Friday, you'll be opening boxes with Locals Crew. Nice. Can't wait. The Jupiter Duel SP looks amazing. Taking most of the day off of it. Nice. Yeah, let me know what you pull, or if you guys pull anything nice. How many boxes are you all expecting to open? Yeah, hopefully the SP lands in your third or in your quadrant. Look at that, guys. No Niaramon, so let's see if they have the CL. Oh, yep. Essentially the same thing here. That's nice. Do I have all my foil Niaramon? Funny that you ask. I technically I do. I have them in my mailbox, but I can't find my mailbox key at the moment, and so they're all in the mailbox. So I can't even get to them. Haven't put the proper time to do a bigger search to look for the keys. But thanks, Puns. Appreciate the thought. Yeah, truly sad. Swing here. Triple Omni in hand. What do you think about that? Thanks, Puns. Yeah, I hope so too. Because it's kind of cold outside, and the longer I go, the more the cards get affected by weather condition. Yeah, my hope is because sometimes our mailman rings the doorbell when he's actually. Right. Let me know if you can hear me now. Should be okay now. Back. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Maybe I hit the wire or something. Let's see. But yeah, I was saying the Greymon line isn't as strong here. I enjoy the Andromon line more because you get to speed up into your level 6s with the DNAs, and when you play Andromon, you have to play Gatos just to have that consistency. And then Wargrey isn't as strong as just Melga, because Melga just outright is really reactive and proactive. But with Wargrey and Sirius, just as one-ups, you can sometimes do a 2-turn ODK. Because 2 checks with either Sirius or Wargrey, and then 2 checks the following turn, and then you DNA into Omni per game. Right, it's a pretty big board here. What we can do. Might have to go. Stun. Yeah, I wish so too. They sort of combined it kind of awkwardly. And it just sucks that Metal Greymon didn't get the DNA. Okay, we'll stun that. Digivolve into Arcturus. That's done. Arcturus. We're gonna go double Melga. Does it make sense for a double Melga here? Don't have Proxima. But if we go Arcturus, then maybe Melga. Double Melga. Have I been able to test BT26 yet? Yes, I started today. First day of testing BT26 live with cards. So it was cool to finally be able to play the new Jupiter cards. Stun that. Let's stun another token. And then play another Melga. How do you fare versus ME? They want BB to attack them. Try to control them. They don't always have the trash and bounce protection. And then, yeah, being able to do that and just not attack when you know, they have their DNA or ace ready. So there's ways you can do Devos and strip and bot deck them to mitigate. Any initial thoughts? Yeah, really good so far. I think I think the Jupiter deck just gonna reward consistency. There are a lot of new cards that are really tempting to really fluff out your top end. But overall in testing, I think consistency is gonna win through the 9 rounds in regionals. That's what I mainly gear for. Locals doesn't matter, have fun, but yeah, consistency wise, just keeping that early game search engine really intact. So it does limit your styles of exploration for the deck, but I think if you want to play the others as more as a like kind of B tier fun, then for sure. Zombie Pluto. I think Zombie Pluto will be fine, because his effect doesn't proc unless it's triggered by you, right? So there are ways to play around it. Yeah, Green Hill, we're back on our time zone, no longer in Asia time zone. So yeah. Start some decoding. Three, 5. It's going to be a very long game. Yeah, but I'll have more to say on Pluto once I actually get to play it. But just reading it based off of its effect, I think we're okay. Nice. I did. You want to explore for puppets exclusively for locals? I do hope we see our single copy of Crimson Blaze. That would be fantastic. Oh yeah, yeah. That's nice. Yeah, Crimson Blaze would be so juicy right now, guys. Super juicy. Let's see, we're gonna lose one more body, so do have Omni, so should be able to get there. Yeah, I think so too. Losing the Niareg, even though they still could do that 3-prong attack with the System on Seal, it still makes it not at their command. You know, before they can do that anytime, but now they either have to see Seal or have the right memory and body playing. Let's see. It's blocker there. Just thinking how we want to navigate this. This swings, plays that for 2. That plays. Or just go manual. But manual won't get us there either. Stun the blocker. Kind of helps me. I see where they're going with it. Okay. Blocker stunned. There's so much body on their side. This deletes. Guess it's just how many things we can clear out then. Throw one of those in there. Minus 8k. There's 13. Just gets a 4-ounce. Rough, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy what you did in that pots for Niaro. Won't forget. Yeah, it's less free than Omni Alter. But I think I enjoy the funness of VB more than Alter Ping Pong. Slightly slid the Arcturus in there. Right. So it's swing, alliance. We could be dead. Because it's a swing, alliance, then evil overclock guy. But we've got Gato for recover. What decks is everyone building or updating for BT26? I think now that Angels is gone, open up more decks to be able to be used. Let's see. Can't suspend. Do we barrier here? Yeah, let's barrier. Yeah, they had the Nia boot. We had luckily the virus busters in there. Well, we had double virus busters, but anyways, the Gato will recover us one at least. Here. Right. Definitely running low on cards soon. Where is our Omni though? One, both Omnis in trash. That's why. Yuck. Still have Proxima. Oh shoot, I forgot the alterns. Yikes. Yikes, guys. That was a waste. Damn, that's rough. So it's about Melga here. Redirect. What a elongated game. Yeah, but a couple folks mentioned ping pong will still be here via the trainings. Maybe because the trainings is still only 2 cards, so it's a little bit less consistent. So unless you rework the build. But there are still a lot of strong decks, you know, post banless. Angels was a good hit for sure, though. Yeah, boss. Particularly, yes, your comments with the trainings. But saying though, yep. Instead of digging 3, you'll be digging 2. But training might add some value. So, Yeah, this feels endless. Barrier. We've got Crimson Blaze, 7 cards left, and still Crimson Blaze is still not yet to be seen. I bet you it's the card Insecurity that we covered. Just kidding. Yeah, they get the +2 memory, but I think they need more card search than +2 memory. That's what I think. Let's change the target. I think we're still okay. Just become a grind fest now. Ooh, Blinding Ray. Cute. Makes sense, he's gonna board wipe me. But I bet you. Next turn, we're gonna see Crimson Blaze. I'm gonna go Agu in the back. We're gonna Crimson Blaze, and then we're gonna end it with Melga. Yeah, definitely. Only one more hit's coming our way. Cleared our board. Crimson Blaze. Crimson Blaze. It's coming, guys. 6 cards. Crimson Blaze, guys. I think this is it. I'm gonna go. Let me predict my turn here. We'll need to Agu, Crimson Blaze for 2, then Melga for 6. Right? That's the play. Agu. Haha! That's what I'm saying. Crimson Blaze. So good. So nice. That's just so nice, guys. Ooh, maybe Gato would have been a good addition to the Melga line. So good. Yeah, I knew it was coming because we bought deck a couple cards too. So we can tell like maybe the 3 or 4 cards underneath there's not going to be Crimson. So it had to be like the very next card or something. Chances were extremely high. Yeah, plants, Bakasera support. It's going to be real strong too. But Beelstar would probably still be very strong. And they don't necessarily have Rush in the deck, right? I have yet to see Rush. It's gonna naturally go up the line for them. But I'm thinking they'll just deck themselves out. Locust Friday would play proxies, and Bakasera's was a consistent under the radar threat. Yeah. I mean, I think it should be on the radar though, since Bacchus and Ceres is such a strong dual card, and folks were already testing Bacchus Ceres even before BT26, like when BT25 was out, and it was decent enough. But that allure of the new dual cards, I think it's gonna, bring it forward even more. Okay, I think. we just evolve, Nelga stuns it, and then we attack. Nelga stuns, just grab Omnimon. We just attack. Don't raid. Nice. Wait, is this something we need to play? You may play one Shumon from your hand. There's probably nothing left. Yeah, I mean, a full immune board, really good anti-TB board states. And yeah, the dual cards is pretty crazy on top of the immunity with the ruin mode like effect on opponent's turn with the suspending. It's strong. But I just wonder how Beelstar will do in that matchup, just because they have actual option removal, because Bacchus and Ceres is weak to a multitude of option removal. Man, that was a grind. We barely held on. Let's refund that back to you. Yeah, freaky start for them. Well, here's the ME matchup. But yeah, bricky start. See, it's Betel. I used to own 4 copies of this, but I sold it because it was such a good price. That there. Pretty straightforward here for us. It's a Betel, this. Minus that there, we swing. Minus it there again. Do we want to go to Arcturus here? Yeah, I mean, it's a form of removal. We'll decline those. Then they'll collision, piercing, boom. Yeah, such a cool card. Cool timeless card. BT8. Props to a BT8 card. It was so good. It was like MVP in the deck when I first built the Royal Knights and threw in Crimson Blaze. It was a good time. Alright, what we got here? Still need to fear getting aced. Let's see. We get aced. Devo 2. That's still good. here. We've got 2. Do setup turn. Grab the Melga MVP. Let's go. VB for 2. Yeah. Floodgate's nice. I think it is, yeah, healthy for the game that Crimson Blaze exists. Just so things don't get out of control, you know? It always needs to circulate so that people... Because if it doesn't exist, then so many decks would just play going wide with that comfort. But no matter how many times you go wide and you get Crimson Blaze, you'll always get surprised. Alright, scrambling up. Probably to Mega Dramon again? No? Metal Gray. I want to taunt us here. Oh, nice. It's Agumon with barrier. Checking trash. 3, 4, 5s. Yes. Let's let go Gabu. Forced to attack with Agu. 1 redirect. 1 block. Prone to being bot deck. Agumon with the barrier. Let's go. Alright. Next, it is Battle. Nice, that's what we needed. Need to get Melga and Trash, so it's a matter of Garu here to get more sources. D8. Only thing is we know he's got the Chaostra. Have to risk it. Can't trash those. Here comes the DNA. Let's see. Most likely they do have the Chaostra. Yep. It just depends how many Mega Draws are in there. 1 Mega Draw. Okay, not bad. It was better for me to bait it there than wait, because next turn he can just swing with Machine Dramon, regain immunity, and then go into Gas Drop, which is more annoying. I almost... Just 1 decode, or 2 decodes. Never mind. Someone from your local Swan Eagle Nest with Jupiter. You might know who it is. Yeah, I dropped to buy earlier and saw, was it, what's their username? Fat and something? Select one card to play. Ooh, we playing. Might have to be Greymon here. Yeah, probably Greymon. Two. Greymon would have to survive. It's gonna be probably Wargaru. No, Melga's a safer play here. We don't have a 5, but we can assemble Melga. Damn, that's pretty good. It's really good. Well, looks like that's the end of our journey. Three. Yeah, just sucks that we're at 0 security. 2. 2. Yeah, went too hasty there. Should have been Gamamon in the back, so we would have enough for Virus Busters, Crimson Blaze, and Melga. But we went for Gabu. Yeah, Gamma in the back, Virus Busters for 2 to gain 1 security, Crimson Blaze for 3, Melga for 6. see. Gato won't do much here. We'll save Gato to do the Virus Busters. So we do need Virus Busters in. We can stun one, bounce one. Yeah, that's our only hope. Yeah. Stun the stack. Bounce that. Well, nothing trash because they're immune. So at least if he evos one of these, we can stun one, and then Virus Busters plays out a Gato to recover one. So we've got some line of defense, but it's probably easily broken through for him. So that there. Then we go Gato. Gato recovers. And then Melga stuns the other thing. Now the only thing is he can Evo for 2 and Evo for 2 and then DNA get into a 5. Okay. Him playing meat denies him from evoing up and keeping turn to swing again. So looks like we'll be able to push out. Wow, that's crazy. It went Chaosmon into Castra X and then back into Chaosmon, which is fine. Alright. I think we can work with this. Here. Chicken trash. 3, 4, 5s are ready. Plenty. Leg of Gamamon. Just need I guess another level 4. Because Melga can strip sources now, which is really nice. See if we can find a nope. Go stun. Do a double Melga play here. Right? Yeah. Warguard for 3, Melga for 3, strip the ace target, go to 1, swing, Virus Buster. Oh no, that's not Virus Busters. So it can Melga for 6, go back to 1. This swings, bounces, stuns, that is also an option. That's a lot of things. But yeah, that might be the better play. Five, 4, 3. Just gonna start stripping this down. One, get rid of the redirects. We'll do the decodes next. And send this one away. Let's stun that. Any more redirects? No more redirects. We can swing, bounce that back to hand. Of course, hit into something. What's up, bro? We started testing BT26 today. I got the proxy printed out. But DCGO is not updated yet. And once we're ready, we'll take the BT26 Jupitermon for an Eagle's Nest run. Right, so we got Melga. We got that. I propose we just slam another Melga, strip more sources, and bot deck that. Because if we go Wargar for 3, get stunned that. Evo's up anyways. Three, four, 3, 4 versus Melga. Do kind of want to save this Melga in hand though. So yeah, let's just go here then. Gift him that. So the fear is he goes to 4 with Giant Meat, Evil for 3 into the, how many Andromons left? Well, we can scramble Andromon, add Andromon to the top. Yep. Use Meat, go to 4, then he'll Andromon for that. Gets lucky, perhaps. He gets the Mega Draw, right? No. Alright, so that's done, that's done. We'll send that. So that's free. Need to be careful here of the decodes. Right, you're true. Yeah, Mega Draw is outside of it's only level 5 cost or lower. Right. Damn, another Chaos Draw. Crazy. Whittle down back here. Stun. I think it's Melga. Strip the egg. And, bot deck Hyandro. And stun that. He'll have 2 bodies to swing with. Not good. Arcturus for 7. Devo. Not good either. Yeah. Virus busters. 1, 2. There's 2 virus busters in the trash. Meaning there could be 1 more left. So we just have to pray then. Gato for the luck. And dog. Alright, but it'll be our last game for this one, regardless of how it ends. So we'll do our best. Tis this. He does have guard, so let's get rid of that. And what else? We're gonna stun it, so anything else we need to worry about here? Guess not. It's another redirect, I guess. I'll deck that. You can guard. Stun that. Yeah, the odds are not great here for us. It's just a matter of swing and swing. But we tried. Try to do what we can. It's gonna Melga. Alright, here we go, guys. GG's. GG's. The death of us. Sweet, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And share our deck list, what we ran today, real quick. I replaced the Salas with the Gamamons. Just realizing the deck needs a little bit more search, and even if it just adds only one thing from time to time, rarely you'll get like a Betel and a Proxima Octaurus hit for the double hit, but one ad is fine. Sala is nice to evo for 1 to, you know, set up immediate pushes, but Gamma boosts the consistency just to add any of the cards in the deck. But yeah, those are the only changes. Crimson Blaze was there last time before I left the country, but just solidifying it here. And took out 1 Andrew Woman for the 3rd giant meat. That's what we've tested so far. Decent. It's still in the workshop. We'll be see how it looks in BT26. A fun deck. Just really infatuated with the playstyle and the enjoyment of it. For sure, I don't think I'd take it to a 9-round tournament or anything, but it's a, you know, a leisure, fun, and still viable to play at a locals or something, or even bring it to Eagles some nights. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate the chats and appreciate the company. Take care, and we'll see you sometime this week. Peace.